Hi, my name is Kierstead. I'm a product marketing manager at Smile Identity. I've been in the KYC industry for over 4 years now, so I'm going to give you some of my tips from all the solutions I've seen on how to select a good KYC provider specifically for your business. Taking it back to the basics a bit, businesses do KYC generally for two main reasons. One is for regulatory compliance, so you're trying to meet a certain requirement that's set by your jurisdiction or your industry. And two is to prevent fraud. Most often you're trying to do both, so you're going to want to select a provider that can help you along your journey to both be compliant and prevent fraud on your platform. So before you go out and try to select a KYC provider, you should evaluate some of your business requirements. Some of the things I would look at is who are you verifying? Are you verifying individuals, businesses? Where are your individuals located or the businesses located? Really get a good idea of who your target audience is and who's going to be joining your platform. The second thing I would look at is who are the regulators in your jurisdiction and your industry. So what requirements might you need to meet to be compliant in where you're operating? The third thing I would look at is your tech stack. So you want a solution that's going to be seamless and fit into your app or your platform really well. So what technologies are you using and what kind of integrations are you going to need so everything is perfectly compatible? And the final thing is the risk level in your industry or for the type of accounts you're opening. If you're lending money to people, you might be in a higher risk environment and fraud might be more common than if you're potentially an e-commerce platform. So really try to assess what the risk level is and how adverse to risk your business is. So there are a few criteria that I would recommend you look out for when you're selecting a KYC provider so that you can make sure that they fit with your specific and unique requirements. The first I would look at is localization and coverage. So for example, we at Smile Identity operate a lot in Africa. Say you want to onboard users in Rwanda, you need to make sure they actually cover the most common ID in Rwanda, being the Rwanda national ID. If your provider doesn't cover that or doesn't have capacity to adapt prompts or anything to a local language, it might be very difficult for you to work in a different market. The second thing I would look at is the technology stack. Like I said before, you want to make sure it fits seamlessly into your app and you don't impact your user journey. So you really want to make sure that you have the integration options that you need for everything to be compatible with your app. The third thing I would really look at is support. KYC journey is a really intimate journey with your app. You're handing off your user experience for a matter of a few seconds to maybe even a minute to somebody else. And if you can't get a hold of them or they can't help you troubleshoot when things might go wrong, it's going to be a very difficult journey when you have things that go wrong in your app because things happen, right? So you want to make sure that you have a partner that's committed to working with you, that's very responsive, and that has a very strong technical support team that will help you integrate everything seamlessly and be at your disposal when you need help. The final criteria I would look at is, again, a comprehensive provider that will help you both meet your regulatory requirements and prevent fraud on your platform. If you go for a very simple solution like a phone number verification or a simple text ID number lookup, it can be a great indicator to start you on your journey of finding out who this person is, but it doesn't confirm the true user behind the camera. You're gonna wanna look for something that has a biometric, maybe a face selfie component or an ID card capture component to really make sure you know who the user is behind the camera. And then these things will make sure you are compliant with the regulations and that you keep your platform safe and secure. So those are my tips for selecting the best KYC provider for your individual business needs. If you want to learn more or just want to talk through it with someone, our KYC experts are available for a call anytime, and you can reach out to Smile Identity and we'd be happy to help you navigate this journey in selecting a good KYC provider that meets all your needs.